This is not good movement because the preliminary movement is too large, as in the previous case. Use your upper sole to rotate the axis of your kicking foot at the same time. Welcome back my YouTube channel. It's Karate Mask. In this video, I'll talk about the kicking foot error back foot version that beginners are prone to. In the previous video, I explained how to kick with the front foot. But this time, I'll explain how to kick with the back foot. People may be good at kicking with the back foot because it's almost always the dominant foot. However, if the body is not used properly, the power of kick will be weaker and the preliminary movement will be larger, making it easier to be noticed by the opponents. This practice will help you understand the important points that make it difficult for your opponents to react and enable you to kick powerfully. The explanation is similar to the previous video in many points, but it can be surprisingly difficult when the kicking foot is opposite. So please refer to it. To sum it up, it's the movement of the center of gravity and the rotational force of the hips. Before starting lesson, this channel will be video to support beginners who want to start karate or to obtain a black belt. I pull out video to show karate tips and training methods for beginners. And please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it, because this video has the advantage that you will be able to practice and improve efficiently. Then let's get it started. Error when kicking with the back foot. Hip joint is too open. Beginners are too conscious of their kicks and near hip joints are too open. As a result, the kick is swung too far and the preliminary movement is too large, making it easier for the opponent to react. However, don't close the hip joint too much. The rule of thumb is that the knee should be no wider than shoulder width. The head tilt before kicking. The body tilts extremely before kicking and then kicks. This is not good movement because the preliminary movement is too large, as in the previous case. The rotational power of the hips and the kicking foot are not synchronized. This kick also tends to be underpowered because the rotational force of the hips and the timing of the kick are out of alignment. Another cause is not using the rotational force of the hips. If you don't twist your hips at the moment of kicking, you can transmit a powerful kick to your opponent. Solution is pointing straight ahead. It's tempting to open your hip joints in order to kick, but be patient and keep your knees pointing straight ahead. At this time, the knee of the axis leg should be relaxed, not straight. Don't change the height of the head. Shift your weight to the axis foot. If your body axis remains the same when you raise your knees, you will become unstable. Shift your weight to the axis foot while raising your knee so that your body is stabilized and the instability is eliminated. Kick with the elbow facing directly to the side at the moment of kicking. The cause of an unpowerful kick is the lack of rotational force of the hips. Rotate your hips so that your body turns to the side. At this time, rotate your hips so that drastically that the toe of the axis foot point backward. You can use short or long distance kicks based on the direction you twist your hips. At this time, we practice kicks for longer distance that are easier to twist. How to practice? Turn your knees to the front. At this point, shift the weight of the torso to the front foot. Let's practice this first. When you get used to these movements, next, kick at the same time as your hips rotate. Use your upper sole to rotate the axis of your kicking foot at the same time. At first, kick aiming at low posture, then gradually adjust to the higher posture. In the case of upper kick, when aiming high, The higher the position of the kicking foot, the greater the angle of body tilt, as explained in the previous video. Don't lean your body before kicking. The preliminary movement is noticeable and the opponent will react to it. Hold your body back until the moment of kicking. Lean back as you kick. If you have a safety hip, do as much as you can to avoid injury. How was it? Kicking has more preliminary movements than tsuki, so it's important to know how to use a powerful kick with a less waist. As in the previous video, always warm up slowly before practicing kicks. Just don't get hurt. It's natural that everyone cannot do it at first. The key is the ability to continue. If you can do this, you will quickly approach the level of black belt. If you think this video is good, please like and leave a comment. It will encourage me. See you in the next video. Peace out.